natitira bago ang ating inaabangan na halalan sa ating universidad. Ngunit mga Tomasino, sigurado na ba kayo sa inyong mga napili para iboto o may nais pa rin kayong malaman ukol sa ating mga kumakandidato? Ako po si Sam Belmonte at inaanyayahan namin kayo na alamin kung sino ang dapat iboto, suriin ang mga kandidato. Ito ang Harapan 2017. Sa ikatlo at ikahuling araw na ating harapan ay makakasama natin ang kaisa-isang kumakandidato para sa pagkapresidente ng ating Central Student Council. Kasabay sa pagtutok sa ating programa ngayong hapon ay inaanyayahan namin kayo na makisama sa diskusyon online gamit ang hashtag UST Halalan 2017 at Harapan President. At huwag rin kalimutang itag ang Tomcat UST o di naman sa USTC Comelec upang ipahayag ang inyong mga opinyon at inyong mga katanungan sa ating mga kandidato. Mga Tomasino, narito na mula sa Lakas Tomasino Coalition, Mr. Steven Gresha.
Hello, good afternoon. I am Steven Gresha, isang third-year medical technology student mula sa Faculty of Pharmacy. Ang tumatakbo bilang inyong Central Student Council President mula sa Lakas Tomasino Coalition.
Maraming salamat, Mr. Steven. Ngayon naman, bago ang lahat, bibigyan namin kayo ng pagkakataon upang ilatag ang iyong mga plataforma. Bibigyan namin ng 2 minuto. Muli, 2 minuto lamang upang ilatag ang iyong mga plataforma. Your 2 minutes starts now.
Well, first of all, ang isang naisip namin from Lakas Tomasino Coalition is yung with CSC, a generalized clustered grievance system, kung saan ika-cluster natin into different groups, different categories yung mga grievances ng students. So for example, yung grievance mo kailangan regarding the faculty, isang professor mo. So yung grievance na to, i-forward natin sa LSC. And then next, for example, yung grievance mo ay grievance very sensitive and very, sabihin na natin, very confidential. So yung gantong grievance, i-forward natin sa SWDB. Next naman is yung lobby for the revisit of the tuition fee components. Kung saan i-revisit natin yung tuition fee and yung mga different purposes na sinaserve ng tuition fee natin. Kagaya ng, for example, learning materials or special development fee. Ganun po. And then next is yung all rights, a bird's eye view of the student's code. Kung saan magre-release tayo ng different infographics na nagbibigay ng gist ng different articles ng Students' Code para mas interactive yung pag-reach out natin sa ating mga Thomasians. And then last, yung the Assembly of Student Councils, kung saan yung different presidents ng University Student Councils dito sa Metro Manila magsaserve sa isang collective na group para pwede namin pag-usapan yung best practices or for example, joint statements, possibility of joint statements, and yung possibility din ng magkaroon ng collective project for the youth.
Ayan, maraming salamat sa iyo, Mr. Steven. Muli, mga Tomasino, kung meron kayong mga karagdagang katanungan o mga opinyon na nais mong ipahayag, huwag kalimutang mag-tweet gamit ang hashtag UST Halalan 2017 at ang hashtag Harapan President. At huwag rin kalimutang itag ang Tomcat UST o di kaya naman ang USTC Comelec. So, Mr. Steven, para tulungan tayo makapili ng mga narapat natin iboto sa darating na halalan, ay may hinanda kami mga katanungan para sa iyo. Ang unang lupo ng mga katanungan ay situational, kung saan bibigyan ka namin ng isang suliranin at kailangan mong makahanap ng pang-resolve nito. Bibigyan namin kayo ng 1 minuto upang ipahayag ang iyong solusyon sa suliranin na aming ibibigay. So, ang unang-unang situational condition for the president is there had been a viral post on social media regarding a Thomasian who was allegedly accused of sexual harassment. Due to this, the Thomasian is already being bashed by many people. So, what are the necessary steps that as a president of the CST has to undertake? Again, there had been a viral post on social media regarding a Thomasian who was allegedly accused of sexual harassment. Due to this, the Thomasian is already being bashed by many people. So what are the necessary steps that a president of the CSC has to undertake? Mr. Steven, your 2 minutes starts now.
Well, of course, first of all, kailangan po natin maging mahinahon. Kasi hindi naman po lahat ng nababasa natin online and lahat ng napopost online, yun nga po ay totoo. So first, we have to examine yung facts. And dapat yung sources natin ay credible sources. So for example, dapat meron tayong file of complaint and kung ano pang necessary legal documents para doon. And then next, syempre, as a voice of the Thomasians sa Central Student Council, kailangan ikaw yung mag-represent dun sa Tomasya na yon. So, dala nung file of complaint niya ay tutulungan mo siya every step of the way para makuha yung justice na deserve niya.
Maraming salamat, Mr. Steven. Mga Tomasino, unang bahagi pa lang yan ng ating harapan. Sa ating pagbabalik ay magsisimula na ang mainit at umaaktibong pagharap ng ating kandidato. Patuloy lang ang pagsubaybay, magbabalik ang Harapan 2017. Tapos na sagutin ng ating kandidato ang ating mga katanungan. Muli, anyayahan namin kayo na makisama sa diskusyon online. Okay.
Yan. Hello? Walang feedback.
Yay,
Okay
no
na.
feedback. Whew. Ayun lang.
Okay, 25 seconds po. Ready?
Feel ko mag-quiz ako eh. Thank you.
Tapos na sagutin ng ating kandidato ang ating mga katanungan. Muli, inaanyayahan namin kayo na makisama sa diskusyon online gamit ang official hashtag na UST Halalan 2017 at ang hashtag Harapan President. Huwag rin kaming kalimutang itag sa @TomCatUST at USTC Comelec. Ngayon, Mr. Steven, nasagot mo na ang aming situational na tanong. Meron naman kaming bagong mga set ng katanungan na tinatawag naming objective. Magkakaroon nito ng 2 o 3 na kategorya na binubuo ng 3 katanungan. Ang kandidato ay mayroong whiteboard kung saan niya isusulat ang kanyang mga kasagutan sa loob lamang ng 30 segundo, Mr. Steven. Again, that's 30 seconds. So, are you ready, Mr. Steven?
Yes, po.
For the first question, who are the 2 pilgrim popes who visited UST on the year 1970 and years 1981 and 1995? Again, who are the 2 pilgrim popes who visited UST on the year 1970 and years 1981 and 1995? Mr. Steven, you can start answering now. seconds left on the clock, Mr. Steven. Ayan, pakitaas ang ating whiteboard. Ang tamang kasagutan ay Pope Paul VI and Pope John Paul II. That's Pope Paul VI and Pope John Paul II. Ang ating source ay ang UST Student Handbook. So for the next question, Diosdado Macapagal was one of the presidents of the Republic of the Philippines who had his education in the University of Santo Tomas, aside from Manuel L. Quezon, Sergio Osmeña, and Jose P. Laurel. Is this true or is this false? Again, Diosdado Macapagal was one of the presidents of the Republic of the Philippines who had his education in the University of Santo Tomas, aside from Manuel L. Quezon, Sergio Osmeña, and Jose P. Laurel. Is this true or is this false? Mr. Steven, you can start answering now. Seconds left on the clock. Mr. Steven, please raise your answer is true. So you got that right. Congratulations. And for the third question, these activities refer to the activities indirectly related to the requirements of the course. Again, these activities refer to the activities indirectly related to the requirements of a course. A, co-curricular, B, extracurricular. Your 30 seconds starts now. Kung siguro na lamang, Mr. Steven, you're sure with your answer? Alright. So the correct answer is A, co-curricular. Congratulations. And that is it para sa unang parte ng ating katanungan. Para naman sa pangalawa sa ating category ay masusubok ang iyong kaalaman ng ating kandidato sa mga regulasyon at organisasyon sa loob ng ating universidad ayon sa nakasaad sa ating student handbook. Para sa unang katanungan, Mr. Steven, according to Article 1, Section 2 of the Central Student Constitution, the Central Student Council seal embodies the virtues and aspirations of the student government of the University of Santo Tomas. What symbol is shown at the lower left of the seal? A, balance of the Lady Justice, B, cross, C, book and diploma, and D, shield. Again, according to Article 1, Section 2 of the Central Student Council Commission, the Central Student Council embodies the virtues and aspirations of the student government of the University of Santo Tomas. What symbol is at the lower left side of the seal? A, balance of the Lady Justice, B, cross, C, book and diploma, D, shield. Mr. Steven, you may start answering now. Seconds left, Mr. Steven. Pakitaas ang iyong whiteboard. Ang tamang sagot ay C, book and diploma. So you got that right as well. For the second question, according to Article 12, Section 2 of the CSC Constitution, how many unexcused absences occurring consecutively unannounced meetings would cause suspension on any member of the CSC? Again, according to Article 12, Section 2 of the CSC Constitution, how many unexcused absences occurring consecutively unannounced meetings would cause suspension of any member of the CSC? You may start answering now. Seconds left, Mr. Steven. You're sure with your answer, na? kasagutan ay 3 consecutive absences. And for the last question para sa kategoryang ito, the Executive Board shall be responsible for formulating policies, rules, and regulations directly affecting the welfare and interests of the students in pursuance of the objectives and principles set forth in the Constitution. Is this true or is this false? Again, the Executive Board shall be responsible for formulating policies, rules, and regulations directly affecting the welfare and interests of the students in pursuance of the objectives and principles set forth in this Constitution. Is this true or is this false? Mr. Steven, maaari ka na sumagot ngayon. Seconds, Mr. Steven. Please raise your whiteboard. The one responsible is the Central Board. So that wraps it up for the second category. At ngayon naman para sa pangatlong at huling category ay masusubok natin ang pagkakakilala ng ating kandidato sa mga organisasyon at mga taong namamahala sa ating universidad. Mr. Steven, are you ready for the final category? All right. Ang unang katanungan ay, among the executive authorities of the university, the Vice Rector promulgates rules for the governance of the university and the implementation of these statutes. Again, is this true or false? Again, among the executive authorities of the university, the Vice Rector promulgates rules for the governance of the university and the implementation of these statutes. Is this true or is this false? Mr. Steven, you may start answering now. Seconds left, Mr. Steven. Please raise your whiteboard. Ang tamang sagot ay false. Ayan. Maraming salamat, Mr. Steven. Ang pangalawang katanungan ay, one of the major university services that is tasked to develop, implement, and manage the University Community Development Program, or UCDP, towards the university's mission of the production, advancement, and transmission of knowledge for the formation of competent and compassionate Tamashan professionals committed to the service of the church, the home, and the nation. A. Is this a Center for Campus Ministry? B. The Institute of Religion? C. The Guidance and Counseling Department? Or D. UST Simbahayan Community Development Office. Again, one of the major university services that is tasked to develop, implement, and manage the University Community Development Program towards the university's mission of the production, advancement, and transmission of knowledge for the formation of competent and compassionate Tamashan professionals committed to the service of the church, the home, and the nation. A. The Center for Campus Ministry. B. Institute of Religion. C. Guidance and Counseling Department. Or D. UST Simbahayan Community Development Office. Maaari ka na sumagot ngayon. Seconds left, Mr. Steven. Pakitaas ang ating whiteboard. Ang tamang kasagutan ay D, UST Simbahayan Community Development Office. At para sa huling katanungan para sa kategoryang ito, who is the current overall director of the Student Welfare and Development Board in the university? Again, who is the current overall director of the Student Welfare and Development Board in the university? Mr. Steven, you may start answering now. tamang kasagutan ay si Assistant Professor Ana Ruby M. Paez. Job well done, Mr. Steven. Palakpakan natin si Mr. Steven dito sa studio. Ayan mga Tomasino, dyan nagtatapos ang ikalawang bahagi ng pagharap ng ating kandidato. Patuloy pa natin siyang kilalanin at kilatisin dito sa pagbabalik ng Harapan 2017. Nagbabalik ang Harapan 2017. Ngayon naman ay masasaksihan natin ang ating kandidato sa pagsagot ng mga katanungan na nagmumula sa administrasyon at mga kagalang-galang na personalidad. Ang unang katanungan ay magmumula kay Kayla Santa Agata, ang Executive Vice President for Internal Affairs ng Junior Marketing Association ng College of Commerce and Business Administration.
Santa Agata. I am from the College of Commerce and Business Administration, major in Marketing Management. I am the Executive Vice President for Internal Affairs of UST Junior Marketing Association. So my question is, you're running to be the next president of the university-wide Central Student Council. So I've never seen you around the university before. So bakit kita kailangan boto? Ano na bang na-contribute mo para sa ating university?
So, Mr. Steven, the question is, why does she need to vote for you? Why does the Tamasian community need to vote for you? And what have you contributed to our university? Maaari mo nang sagutin ang katanungan.
Well, of course po, to start, hindi naman po pwede na lagi akong nakikita sa university kasi isa lang naman din po akong tao. And may academics din naman po ako. So, to answer your question, actually po, when I was in first year, I ran for the position of External Public Relations Officer ng Faculty of Pharmacy Student Council. But I didn't stop there. And last year, I ran for the position of Central Student Council Vice President. And fortunately, I won. And lahat po ng pinangako ko when I ran, which is #MillennialGoals and the Tiger Info, lahat po yun napatupad ko. And I didn't stop there. Dinagdagan ko pa po ng iba pa pong projects together with my co-executive board officers. To answer your question, yung hashtag Millennial Goals, yun po yung about the social responsibility and our uplifting of an inclusive society sa Central Student Council. And actually po yung first phase nito is yung mental health, regarding mental health, kung saan naging guest po natin si Senator Risa Hontiveros. And then meron po tayong upcoming, which is gender, visibility, hunger, and social media literacy. And then yung Tiger Info naman po, yun yung, again, uplifting the social responsibility of the students, kung saan nagre-release tayo ng different infographics regarding various issues, kagaya ng, for example, HIV, and then, again, yung gender visibility. So, ako po, actually, sabi ko po sa sarili ko last year na last time ko na yun natatakbo. Pero, when I think about it kasi na parang next year, anong nang gagawin ko? Intern ako, and anong gagawin ko besides that on my sa free time ko? And then, na-realize ko na I am doing this for a bigger purpose. Na may bigger purpose tong pag-run ko. Even though, for example, ngayon, kakagaling ko lang sa quiz, 2 quizzes na sobrang hirap. Pero nandito ako ngayon. Kasi I know that I am contributing something to society, and that keeps me going.
Maraming salamat, Mr. Steven. At muli maraming salamat kay Ms. Kayla Santa Agata sa pagbigay ng kanyang katanungan. Ngayon naman, ang susunod na katanungan ay manggagaling sa isang miyembro ng ating administrasyon. Ngayon, tunghayan natin ang mga katanungan mula sa isa sa mga miyembro ng UST Administration at syempre, ang iyong kasagutan ay ibibigay mo pagkatapos ng katanungan. So, panoorin natin ito.
Tumatakbong presidente ng CSC, itong tanong ko, bakit dapat kang iboto bilang Pangulo? Ikalawang tanong, ano ang proyekto na pwede mong gawin para sa tinatawag na community development? So, anong proyektong ibibigay mo sa isang komunidad para ma-attain yung tinatawag na sustainability?
Ayan, Mr. Steven, ang mga katanungan niya ay bakit dapat kang iboto bilang Pangulo? Ano ang mga proyekto na pwede mong gawin para sa community development? At anong proyekto ang ibibigay mo sa isang komunidad para ma-attain ang tinatawag nating sustainability? You can start answering now.
First of all po, yung experiences ko as a student leader, yun nga po, I started as the External Public Relations Officer ng Faculty of Pharmacy Student Council. And then, I am also the outgoing Central Student Council Vice President. So, yung experience ko po, I think that has garnered enough reason kung bakit, why I deserve the position. And then besides that, I don't stop sa constitutional duties ko, and I go beyond that with the different projects and platforms that I uplift in the Central Student Council. Pagdating naman sa community development, actually, yung pag-branding namin sa Lakas Sumasino Coalition is with UST for a more student-centered university. Pero under that, may isa doon na your community. Kasi as Tomasians and as privileged people of society, kailangan mag-reach out din tayo sa mga less fortunate brothers and sisters natin. And actually, yung secretary po namin, si Alex Guevara, meron siyang isang project which is yung kung saan, kasi per local student council, meron siyang specialization sa community development. So for example, College of Science, meron siyang DRRM. Yung IPEA, meron siyang sports clinic. So, itatap natin yung different specializations ng faculties and colleges, and then yun yung isa-strengthen natin sa different communities. And then, na-consult na actually namin to kay Sir Abinir from Simbayan, director ng Simbayan. And sabi niya na okay, na maganda na ma-enforce namin yung ganito. And then, per college, magkakaroon sila ng parang personality, parang branding para sa community development na mapro-provide nila.
Maraming salamat, Mr. Steven. At muli, maraming salamat sa mga nagbigay na katanungan mula sa ating administration at syempre sa ating mga kapwa at Tomasians. Naman, Mr. Steven, hindi nagtatapusan ng mga katanungan. Meron din mga katanungan na ibinigay ang ating mga Twitter users at simulan natin ito sa katanungan mula kay Alex isn't on fire. So ang katanungan ni Alex ay, if you were to be president, what are the factors that will ensure the effectiveness of your leadership? Again, if you were to be president, what are the factors that will ensure the effectiveness of your leadership?
Well, first of all, yun nga, yung factor one, tawagin natin factor one. Yung factor one is yung experience ko. Experience ko and yung credibility ko as a student leader. Paulit-ulit na lang, pero yun nga, naranasan ko na sa local student council and sa central student council, and I am more than equipped to be your next central student council president. And then siguro, tawagin na rin natin factor 2, yun ay yung vision mo. Vision mo for the student body and for the university. And yung vision namin this year is with you with UST for a more student-centered university. Kasi for us, yun yung pinakakailangan natin ngayon na tayo yung primary stakeholders ng university. So dapat lahat as voice ng students and as representatives ng students, alam nyo kung ano kailangan and ano gusto ng students. And yun yung ibibigay namin for the next academic year.
Ayan, ang susunod na katanungan naman ay manggagaling kay at Aldwin Layog. What is the number one thing a student council hasn't done in the past year that you want to take a lead on? Again, what is the number one thing that a student council leader hasn't done in the past year that you want to take a lead on? You may start answering now.
Actually, si Aldrin Layog po, kasama ko po siya sa FPSC when I was in second year. And lagi kami nag-uusap about the different things na pwede namin ma-improve on, ma-innovate sa mga student councils. And yung isa doon, I believe yung isa doon ay yung magkaroon ng voice. Dapat ma-uplift natin yung social responsibility ng Thomasians kasi yun nga, every year, problem natin yung apathy ng students. So kailangan natin ma-establish yung social responsibility ng students para magkaroon sila ng voice sa different issues. Para hindi din tayo nababrand na university na yun nga, apathetic and hinahayaan lang na lumipas yung mga problems. Kung instead, maging proactive tayo sa pag-address and paghanap ng solusyon for these problems.
Thank you, Mr. Steven. And the next question is coming from Atkiana Badwe. What are your principles and how will you apply them if you win the presidency? Again, what are your principles and how will you apply them if you win the presidency?
Kami po in LTC, we believe in choice, chance, change. And kahit cliche na siya and laging sinasabi, dito nagre-revolve lagi lahat ng dapat natin gawin. And from these principles, dito namin na-branch out yung with you with UST for a more student-centered university. And kasi sa choice, first of all, may choice ka on what you can do and what you can contribute to society. And then chance. Ito yung chance, that's why we are running, because we have the chance to become something bigger, to contribute to a bigger purpose. And yun yung ginagawa natin ngayon. And then, change. Finally, change. Dahil nga sa choice and sa chance namin, we want to bring about change to the university.
All right, thank you so much. And the next question comes from Jax Fally. As president of the CSC, meron po ba kayong advocacy for Laudato Si? Again, as president of the CSC, meron po ba kayong advocacy for Laudato Si?
Actually po, yung tumatakbo bilang auditor from our political party, from Lakas Tomasino Coalition, si Richard Javier, meron, yung personal advocacy niya po talaga is yung environment. Kasi very environmental advocate. Actually po, pag kunwari kasama namin siya, tapos nakita niyang may bottle kami na plastic bottle na single use, sabi niya, ano yan? Di ba sabi ko sa inyo, magdala kayo ng water bottle? Kasi di ba ina-advocate natin yung Laudato Si and ina-advocate natin for a more environmental friendly campus. So, yung project niya, dito mapapakita natin yung first phase nun, kasi depending yun sa mapapag-usapan with the partner organizations. Pero yung nakikita niya yung first phase, kasi dito sa university, meron tayong segregation trash bins. Pero hindi natin alam yun kasi nakikita natin isang color lang siya. It's black and yellow. So, yun yung una niyang gagawin na kailangan, kasi na-consult niya na with different offices concerned and feasible naman daw and yung ginagawa naman siya pero yun nga, nahihirapan sa pag-segregate kasi hindi na sa-segregate ng students. So, yun po yung primary advocacy niya.
That's good to hear. Thank you, Mr. Steven. The next question comes from Adrer White Gorilla. How would you continue to serve the community even if you would not be elected? Again, how would you continue to serve the community even if you would not be elected?
Ako po, firm believer ako na yung position, that's just an advantage. It sets you at an advantage para mag-contribute more to society. Pero if ever not elected po as your Central Student Council President, I wouldn't stop. Kasi I've done it before when I was in high school and first year college. And yung position kasi, these are titles eh. These are only titles. Pero pag ginagawa niyo na yung job, for example, yung mga members ng Central Student Council, lahat kayo pantay-pantay. And lahat kayo, you have one goal, one objective. And siguro if hindi nga po ako manalo, I would still join organizations and the Central Student Council. And siguro balik na rin po ako sa local student council. Pero I would still continue to contribute.
Alright, so the next question is from at Archel May. How will you handle your responsibilities without undermining your academics? Again, how will you handle your responsibilities without undermining your academics?
Actually po, I've thought this through. Kasi next academic year, fourth year na po ako and magiging intern na po ako, hopefully. And as an intern po, yung internship po kasi namin, for example po sa private hospital ka, mas maluwag yung time mo. And kasi easier, I've heard it from yung friends ko na interns, mas easier na ina-apply mo yung inaaral mo kaysa yung inaaral mo. And ngayong third year, nasa phase ako na inaaral ko yung mga i-apply ko. So next academic year, mas free na ako para gawin yung mga gusto kong gawin. Kasi it has always been a struggle para i-balance yung academics and yung Central Student Council. Actually, joke nga namin na parang yung academics, laking sagabal sa pagka-council. Yun. So, wala naman po tayong worries sa academics kasi next year, I would give myself wholeheartedly sa Central Student Council.
Okay, so the next question is from at Daphne_Denise. How do you plan on involving and hearing out the student body and what your future plans are? So how do you plan on involving and hearing out the student body and what your future plans are?
Yung process po kasi para marinig natin yung voice, yung opinions ng student body is through the local student council. Meron po tayo sa Central Student Council, dalawa po siya, executive board and yung central board. Yung central board is composed of the different local student council presidents. And sila ang magsaserve as voice and representatives ng mga local student councils, ng mga faculties and colleges. So dito, pinag-uusapan natin yung stands. For example, gagawa tayo ng statement regarding something, gagawa tayo ng stand. Pinag-uusapan to ng maigi sa central board and yun nga po, i-represent yung students. Kasi mahirap nga naman po kunin yung opinions ng 40,000 Fumasians. So dahil nga po inelect nyo kami sa position, kami po magsaserve as voice ninyo.
Ayan, at we have 3 more questions, Mr. Steven. Kaya pa? Kaya. Ayan, so the next question is from Johan Ludwig V. Except for the issues, how would you determine your image as the past CSC Vice President? So except for the issues, how would you determine your image as the past CSC Vice President?
When I ran po last year, yung 3 words na nag-define sa akin is commitment, dedication, and vision. Ako po as a Central Student Council Vice President, I think, though very malaki yung term, I would think of myself as a visionary. Kasi I don't just work with what is given to me. For example po, this year, gusto po natin i-reevaluate yung system. Kasi kung yung systems po outdated and hindi na nag-work, bakit natin tinitiis? Kailangan natin malaman kung anong better systems ang malalagay natin para lahat tayo dito sa university masaya.
Okay. Second to the last question from at Jamie Victoria, paano mo mapapakita ang pagiging student leader bukod sa mga likas na obligasyon ng posisyon mo? Again, paano mo mapapakita ang pagiging student leader bukod sa mga likas na obligasyon ng posisyon mo?
Pagdating kasi sa student leaders, di ba nga sabi ko kanina, hindi siya na-dictate ng position mo. So, I can be a student leader in my own way for example, sa classroom. I can be kahit very, sabihin natin maliit very small scale yung classroom, you can be a student leader in your own way. And then, pwede din namang maging student leader or family leader at home. Kung saan pwede mong i-guide yung siblings mo and pwede kang maging responsible child and pwede kang mag-set as a role model para sa mga kapatid mo.
Ayan, and for the last question from at Alex Geronimo, how will you handle harsh comments and criticisms for the student body? And how will you handle the pressure from being highest in position? Again, how will you handle harsh comments and criticism for the student body? And how will you handle the pressure from being highest in position?
Sa student council po kasi, tao lang din naman po kami. And hindi mawawala sa isang tao na magkaroon ng pagkakamali or sabihin natin lapse of judgment. And yung criticisms, as long as they're constructive, tinitake namin into consideration talaga. Kasi we respect the opinions and the voices nga ng Thomasians. So yung mga different criticisms nila, we will take as suggestions. Suggestions na baka we have to reevaluate kung ano yung ginagawa natin kasi ganito nakikita niya. And baka hindi natin nakikita yung lahat ng perspectives nung ina-address natin. And then, yung pagdating naman sa criticisms, as long as about siya sa student council and yung purpose niya, yung very purpose niya is pure and yung gusto niya lang ma-achieve is for a better student council and gusto niya lang ma-achieve is a better output for the students. Yan po, ito take into consideration natin.
Maraming salamat, Mr. Steven, at maraming salamat sa mga nakilahok sa atin online. Patuloy lamang na magbigay ng opinyon at gamitin ang mga hashtag na UST Halalan 2017 at hashtag Harapan President at huwag rin kalimutang itag ang Tomcat UST at ang USTC Comelec. Mga Tomasino, naging eksplosibo at eksklusibo nga ang naging harapan ng mga kumakandidato para sa iba't ibang posisyon sa ating Central Student Council ngayong taon. Nawa ay nakatulong ang taunang talakayang ito upang mas makilala at makilatis ninyo ang mga karapat-dapat na maupo sa ating konseho. Sa papalapit na eleksyon, mga Tomasino, nasa inyong kamay ang magiging kapalaran ng ating universidad. Muli, ako po si Sam Belmonte. Alamin kung sino ang dapat iboto, suriin ang mga kandidato. Handog ng UST Central Comelec at ang Tomasian Cable Television, ito ang Harapan 2017.